Dear students, in today's class, let us discuss about oogenesis. Oogenesis is the process of formation of a mature egg or female gamete within the ovary. The process of formation of a mature egg or female gamete within the ovary is called oogenesis. It is initiated during the embryonic development stage of a female baby. It is initiated or started during the embryonic development stage of a female baby, means before the birth. At that time only, a couple of million oogonia or egg mother cells are formed within the each fetal ovary. After the birth of a female baby, there will be no more addition or formation of oogonia. Means after the birth of a female baby, oogonia are not formed or not added. Oogenesis process involves three sequential phases such as phase of multiplication, phase of growth and phase of maturation. First, we will discuss about phase of multiplication. During the fetal development, some of the germinal epithelial cells which are present in the lining of each ovary repeatedly undergoes mitotic cell division and produces millions of diploid egg mother cells or oogonia. During the fetal development, the germinal epithelial cells which are present in the lining of each ovary divides repeatedly by mitosis, equational cell division, and produces millions of diploid egg mother cells or oogonia. These oogonial cells start division, enter into prophase first of meiotic cell division and get temporarily arrested at that stage, and now they are called as primary oocyte. Primary oocytes are nothing but the oogonial cells which are enter into the prophase first of meiotic cell division and get temporarily arrested. Cell division of this oogonial cells is temporarily arrested at the prophase first of meiosis, and now they are called as primary oocytes. Each primary oocyte then gets surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells. This is a layer of granulosa cells. This is primary oocyte. Each primary oocyte is surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells, and now it is called primary follicle. That means the development of the egg, primary oocyte, secondary oocyte or egg takes place inside the ovarian follicles. Ovarian follicles includes primary follicle, secondary follicles, tertiary follicle and Graafian follicles. Inside these structures only the development of the ovum or egg takes place. A large number of these primary follicles degenerates during the phase from birth to puberty. Means from birth of a baby till the girl attains puberty, large number of primary follicles get degenerated. Therefore, at puberty, only 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles are left in each ovary. millions of oogonia are produced, millions of primary oocytes are produced, but at puberty in each ovary only 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles are remaining. That means remaining. Most of the primary follicles gets degenerated from birth of a baby to puberty. Then the primary follicles gets surrounded by more layers of granulosa cells. Say here single layer of granulosa cell, here many layers of granulosa cells surround the primary oocyte. And primary oocyte is now also surrounded by new theca, one more layer. That layer is called as theca. And now it is called as secondary follicle. Primary follicle gets surrounded by more layers of granulosa cells and a new theca layer. Now it is called as secondary follicle. And inside the secondary follicle, primary oocyte is present. Then this primary oocyte starts to grow when the female attains puberty. This primary oocyte present inside the secondary follicle begins the growth when female or a girl attains puberty. Here, by taking the food from the surrounding follicle cells, this primary oocyte grows, enlarges and matures. This is the primary oocyte. It takes the food present in this surrounding cells, surrounding granulosa cells, and it grows, matures and enlarges. Per month, single primary oocyte matures. Single primary oocyte matures per month. Next one is maturation phase or phase of maturation. In this phase of maturation, first the secondary follicle transforms into a tertiary follicle. Secondary follicle transforms into a tertiary follicle having a fluid-filled cavity that is called antrum. See, in secondary follicle, antrum is absent. In tertiary follicle, fluid-filled cavity called antrum is present, and theca layer is organized into an inner theca interna and outer theca externa. At this stage, the primary oocyte present within the tertiary follicle completes its first meiotic cell division. Say, primary oocyte is present inside the secondary follicle, then secondary follicle transform into tertiary follicle. Inside the tertiary follicle, this primary oocyte completes its meiosis, because the meiosis type of cell division is arrested at prophase first stage here. So first it completes the meiosis first. Meiosis first is a reductional cell division, and it is an unequal cell division which results in the formation of a large haploid secondary oocyte and a small or tiny first polar body. At the end of meiosis first, primary oocyte, single primary oocyte give rise to two cells. But meiosis first is an unequal cell division. Hence, it gives one large haploid secondary oocyte, one smaller haploid polar body, and this polar body is called as first polar body. The secondary oocyte retains bulk of the nutrient-rich cytoplasm of the primary oocyte. See here, primary oocyte, single cell divides. At that time, majority of the cytoplasm Majority of the cytoplasm is distributed to secondary oocyte. It retains bulk of nutrient-rich cytoplasm of the primary oocyte. Whereas in first polar body, small amount of nutrient-rich cytoplasm is present. Here, small amount of nutrient-rich cytoplasm is present in first polar body. Then, the secondary oocyte enters into the second meiotic division. It enters into meiosis second. The second meiotic division is arrested at metaphase second. Second meiotic division is arrested at metaphase second and does not takes place or does not completes until the penetration of the sperm. That means second meiosis completes after the entry of sperm. Then this tertiary follicle further changes into a mature follicle that is called Graafian follicle. Tertiary follicle changes into a mature follicle called Graafian follicle. The secondary oocyte, which is present inside the Graafian follicle, forms a new membrane around it called zona pellucida. Inside the tertiary follicle or matured Graafian follicle, the secondary oocyte forms a layer. That layer is called as zona pellucida. Now, this Graafian, after the formation of zona pellucida, the matured follicle or Graafian follicle ruptures, breaks and releases the secondary oocyte. The release of secondary oocyte by the rupturing of Graafian follicle is called ovulation. Ovulation is the process of release of matured egg or matured secondary oocyte by the rupturing of Graafian follicle present in the ovary. After the entry of sperm, means after fertilization, the sperm enters into the female reproductive system and it penetrates the secondary oocyte or sperm fertilized with the secondary oocyte, and after the penetration of the sperm only, the secondary oocyte completes the second meiotic type of cell division. Means this step or this meiosis second is arrested at metaphase second. After the entry of sperm, spermatozoa only, the secondary oocyte complete the meiosis second and forms large functional oocyte or ovum and second polar body. At the end of the meiosis second, a large oocyte or ovum is produced, single oocyte or single ovum is produced and one polar body is produced. That polar body is called as second polar body. This is about oogenesis.